Welcome to IT Tutorials. In this video, I will show you how to join Windows Server 2022 to a domain. So I have a freshly installed Windows Server 2022. If you want to know how to install and configure Windows Server 2022, I have already created videos for it. Please check the link in the description. So the first thing that you need to verify is the DNS IP address, because when you join Windows Server to the domain, your Windows Server will try to contact DNS server on the network. So let us verify that. So for that, open CMD and then type ipconfig/all, and it will show you the DNS server IP that you have configured. So in this case, as you could see, I have configured a public DNS IP, but I need to configure the DNS server IP address that is part of the local network. Click on Run Prompt and type ncpa.cpl, and then you will see the network connections page. This is the network adapter connected to the server. So right click the adapter and go to properties, then double click IPv4, and here you need to type the correct DNS server IP address. This will be the IP address of the DNS server on your local network. So 192.168.215.5, that is the IP address for my DNS server in this test environment, and then click OK. Now let me verify again. So now I could see the correct DNS server IP configured. So once this IP is configured, then open Server Manager and then go to Local Server. And on the local server, you will see Workgroup. Workgroup means this server is not yet part of the domain. So click on this workgroup and it will open the system properties window. So click on change, and then here we have this section called member of. So currently the server is not member of the domain, so select domain and then type the domain name to which you want to join this server. So my domain name is mydomain.local, that is the domain name for my test environment. And then after typing the domain name, click OK. Now it will ask you for the credentials. So you will need the user ID and password for the account which has permission to join the system to the domain. So I'm going to use here domain admin account. So let me type credentials for that and then click OK. And now it shows me the message welcome to the mydomain.local domain. So it was able to accept the credentials, and then also it was able to resolve this domain name, and it successfully joined this Windows server to the mydomain.local domain. So then click OK, and then it will ask you to restart the computer so that the changes are reflected. So click OK, then click close, and it will ask you if you want to restart right away or later. So I'll restart the computer right away. So click on restart now, and after restart go to server manager and then click on local server. And now if you could see, we no longer see workgroup section here. Instead we see domain section, and it has displayed the domain to which I just now joined this server. So if you see this domain section, that means your Windows server is now joined to the domain. You can check Windows Server 2022 playlist on the channel to check more videos on this topic. Thank you.